What did you say? Gazaganga?
No, Zanga.
That's better.
Zanga.
Zanga Zanga.
Make it a meme.
That's
Zanga,
the
zanga.
that's the mood of the summer.
This summer.
Zanga,
What a summer it's
zanga.
been. How was your hike?
Wow.
Yeah, tell us.
So I climbed the highest summit of Vermont, the Green Mountains. So did you know the Green Mountains are one of the oldest mountain chains in the world? And so, I'm very...
Sorry, what? They are what?
one of the oldest mountain chains.
Okay.
How do we know that? Just
Geologically. they
Geologically,
can-
yeah.
geologically, my understanding is that rock, we can't carbon date rock.
Well, you can to a certain degree.
Okay.
Okay, well, don't
I don't know
question me
anything
now.
about
Let me live
geology.
my narrative, okay?
Yeah, and obviously, last time we were talking about like farm and stuff, like our agriculture. Now this will be the geology. Like we know nothing about it, but let's talk about it anyway.
Yeah, let's get really deep into it.
Well, that's the information.
No,
she
but
has,
I
okay?
love rocks. I'm mesmerized by rocks. I collect rocks. Like I really love rocks. I just don't know how we know that they're the oldest. Like you're right. There is a way to know, but we'll get into it in another episode where we're more prepared.
We'll have a guest next time.
Chat GPT,
our chat bot.
our boyfriend Chat GPT.
But the rocks there, what I know of them, and then I looked it up actually in ChatGPT, is that so it's Mount Mansfield. It's quartz, so it's granite, and there's white quartz that comes out of it, like crystals.
Yeah.
And then there's mica. So mica is glitter. So and it was like a very sunny day, so it was like glittery. And the trail we took was a very mountainy, climby, rocky trail. So at one point it was like a moonscape. It was like I'm on the moon climbing. It was gorgeous, beautiful. One of my favorite hikes. So that was really, really cool.
It sounds like a movie,
Yeah. I mean, it could have been.
which has kind of been the theme
Yeah,
for the last
theme
couple
of
weeks.
This, past few weeks is we live in a movie.
We do. Yeah. So what's been going on the past couple of weeks?
What's been going on in our movie?
MC?
No? Okay. Pass.
Yes, when I walked home
Pass.
yesterday,
Pass.
I'll take. All right,
Yeah.
twice now. I've gone to events where they ended up a little bit or ended earlier in the day, and 2 times now. It's just been the most magical walk home. Like you walk out and there's like a festival in the street. People are dancing, mariachi music. People are doing like salsa dancing. Yesterday when I came home from just walking through the old port, like at one point I was just gonna feel like it's like Montreal's so charming. It's so charming.
Oh, last night, that venue we were in, and you can see the skyline from there and the water behind.
Twice we were on the
It
water,
was
2 nights in a
go-
row.
yeah.
Free shows, free,
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah, it's Montreal's free like music week.
Yeah,
It's a
and then the
new-
night
and it's a
before
new
was
festival
Right.
now.
Because
We're
we don't
starting
have
the
enough.
whole- Yeah, we don't have enough.
there wasn't enough music in Montreal, not enough free shows, so
They're
they give us a whole week
competing,
of
like everybody wants to be here. Because
Well, anyway.
we're cool.
gorgeous city.
Yeah.
So it's just like a movie. Every the sunsets have been gorgeous. Your hikes are beautiful. Like everything is just shimmering, which is interesting because in this levels of consciousness book that I keep coming back to, there is this level of consciousness that where like life just kind of takes on this thing, and I feel like is that where I'm at? Did I reach this level? Because that's what it feels like. Like every
Yeah.
I went dancing with Marty on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so great. Oh,
Yes.
what a beautiful night that was. Gorgeous venue, New City Gas, like amazing. Kat was there. Yeah. Just, I don't know, just Max is coming to the cottage.
My God, that's. Oof.
I was crying.
I
I'm
know,
sure.
of
hon.
course.
I'm sure, babe.
Oh,
Oh, God.
I was just like, oh, it's
Wow.
just like this
Yeah.
I don't. Nothing to complain about.
Yeah. No, for real. It's good. It's good times.
Yeah. And I finally shared with the people, like in our bit larger circle of friends, that I'm not doing the mushroom nights. And that felt good. That felt like, because you guys knew, Marty knew, my kids
Yeah,
knew.
you announced it in the group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then at one point
Yeah.
I thought, you know what? I thought maybe I'll just wait till September, because that's when we were going to kind of come back, because I usually take the summers off. But letting people know, I know, I feel like it kind of energetically released myself a little bit earlier than holding on. And so that was nice, just to kind of like let it go. And people were so gracious and so nice and very understanding. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no. Could you imagine if they got mad?
You're not a prisoner. You can do whatever. It's your home. You can stop it whenever you want. Like it's. Everybody's grateful for it. And
Yeah, and
I
they
mean,
were.
Imagine people would be like, "No, you bitch!
Yeah,
What the
I mean,
fuck?"
Yeah. Yeah, you do something for free, and we eat your food.
This fugazi is amazing, right?
Yeah. oh
Whatever
my God.
that
And that,
Hummus.
yeah.
And this thing is whatever is shug is. Shug.
chungus.
Mm.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, so here's an interesting. Oshiaga just happened, right?
Yeah.
2 of my kids and my adopted son went on Sunday, which got me thinking about it. 2022, I went to Oshiaga for the first time. It was my first music festival. Me and Maya went. And I remember leaving that festival, like vibrating, like really feeling amazing. And the next day I woke up, it's a 3-day festival. And the next day I woke up and thinking, oh, I could totally do that all over again today. Like I was just still buzzing, still fully on board with that. The next year I only went 1 day again, this time with 2 of my daughters. Great time.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like, oh man, I could totally do it again. And then since then, I met you, and we've been dancing all the time. And I'm realizing, like, that energy level, I'm just there all the time now.
Yeah.
Like, I go dancing now,
Yeah.
and I feel great and stuff, but I don't feel that, like, discernible difference between my everyday life and my post-dancing high. Like, does feel good and stuff, but, like, it's like that high that I had from Oshiaga just. And that was a year after my big spiritual awakening too. It wasn't like that happened in the middle. Like I was a year into my spiritual awakening, and my vibrational field or aura was doing great. Whatever, like, I was learning a lot, whatever. But just to think, like in such a short period of time, I'm vibing at such a high level now. Like I can go to these shows, wake up the next day, and just feel like that's just how I am all the time now. I was like, oh, that's really interesting. I'd kind of forgotten about. That post-festival feeling that first time and how it was so different than my everyday state. So dancing, man, what a difference. And drugs are helpful.
They are.
Speaking of which.
What? Speaking of which. She's smoking and eating at the same time.
I'm talking.
Good times. Good times. It's been a good summer. The vibe has been really different this summer. And by summer I mean July.
No, it started in May.
It's been amazing. We had that boat day. That was
Yeah.
fantastic. That's kind of our official kickoff. You've been busy with Daime. You've had some amazing experience with Daime.
I've had a busy time. Yeah. I have a Daime right after we come back from. Ooh, how fun is that? Listen to that. So, right after we come back from the chalet on the weekend after on the 16th, I have a Daime work at that big church where it's a lot of people that gather. So it's usually, the energy is more intense than in our little group. And I have a friend who's of Indian origin, a sister, a Daime sister, with whom I usually ride with to go to Val David, right? And so, okay, we're set to go together on the 16th. We're the only ones from our group, from our church.
Interesting.
Yeah, going there.
representing.
Yeah, representing. She's like, yeah, but I need a favor from you. And she tells me that that night we need to leave directly after we finish our Santo Daime work. And she's taking me to this huge Indian temple because it's Krishna's birthday, and she's playing the drums there, and she wants me to play the maracas with her for that night. And it's like a whole celebration. So people coming from Toronto, people like, it's a huge thing at this Indian temple. And it's at midnight.
And you did?
And she's like, I need your help there. No, it's on the 16th. Yeah.
we get back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Follow. Sorry.
Pay attention.
Focus.
Get that dick out of your
What
mouth.
are you
and-
thinking about?
Sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. No problem. You could do that anytime, as long as that's the excuse we allow.
It's all good. All good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So how fun is that? Krishna's birthday. Wow. So yeah, I think that's very exciting.
Like Hare Krishna, or is that
No, Krishna, Lord Krishna.
so? Is that
It's
in
Hindu.
relation to Hare Krishna, or is that just a coincidence? The same word.
No, there
I think
is
it's
a relation.
It's a god, Krishna.
Yeah, Krishna is the god. Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
god.
yeah.
I don't
It's
think
like a
it's
Hindu
the other one.
and
Yeah,
deity.
but
the-
the Hare Krishnas are like
A form of that.
well, they I think they.
It's like they split or something, and they have their group.
Now we're gonna do
They-
our
they go
theology.
outs- we don't see them anymore. They used to be very prominent
Visible,
in Montreal back in the day. Now
I
you
wonder
don't
what happened.
I don't know. Like when I first came to Montreal, I used to see them downtown all the time.
Well, they're still there. There's one on Pineuf. There's a
Maybe
Hare
they moved
Krishna
from there
temple.
downtown to.
Well,
Well, Pineuf is not a very good place to recruit.
yeah, no.
Well, at least downtown you have all kinds of people. Pineuf is more like
Immigrant.
immigrant, but very conservative kind of vibe.
It's an interesting recruitment strategy. Like just
Yeah.
going up to strangers. Like
Yeah,
seems pretty
I
ineffective.
see more like Mormons now than I've seen them a few times.
There's not a lot of people going up to people anymore because, right? Like
Maybe
there's
the
no
internet.
Jehovah Witnesses anymore that like
used
come
to knock
knocking
to
on
my-
your
At
door.
my door
But
a
there's not that
lot.
many, so that's
back
not-
in the day, like
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like
Yeah.
20 years ago,
Yeah, it's not a thing
the
anymore.
Jehovah were all the time coming.
I wonder why. Is it become? I mean, to my earlier point, like seems super ineffective. It's
Yeah.
like, and I maybe with the internet, people can kind of find people easier now. We have email
They're
lists.
using the internet to recruit, maybe. They
yeah.
send a message, maybe.
It's going
to-
door to door, just randomly. Maybe this person be
It's
the
like
one.
people who used to sell
Vacuum.
vacuum cleaners. They don't have to go and knock on the door to sell vacuum. I think it's just evolving from.
Yeah.
Knives. I got a job selling knives door to door once.
What?
No kidding.
Come in, buy my knife or I'll kill you. I'll stab you if
I
you
think
don't
they
like.
call it
I'll show you
hostage
how-
taking.
how
That's
efficient
a
this
crime.
knife-
The 90s, baby.
How old are you?
Like 20.
Like high end.
No, I mean,
like
maybe.
Japanese steel.
Yeah,
kinda?
yeah, like you know, for the kitchen, and
No,
you have
not
to
for
show.
murdering.
Did you have a shoe that you had to cut?
No, it was a penny, and then we had the scissors, and the scissors can cut through a penny, and that
little
was
demonstration. That is so
the
funny.
hustle.
How are we just learning this? This is so
Oh,
funny.
I've had so many hustle jobs, like
Yeah.
weird jobs. Oh yeah, but yeah. So I never actually
Never sold.
full disclaimer. I never went door to door, but I did the training.
Oh,
But
okay,
then
okay.
I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go door to door. Like, hello, let me sell you some knives.
so that works. It's less.
But
funny.
I mean, it was done. That was my point.
Back in the day when people would knock on your door and your first instinct wasn't to like hide under the desk. It's just like,
Oh yeah, you would open the door.
Yeah, it wasn't like the weirdest shit. Like, who is at my door?
what? It's the cops.
Unless it's like a delivery from Amazon that
even
you
they
know
don't knock.
You have like your.
Oh,
They
get a
tell you they're
notification.
coming. Yeah,
Next
2
thing
minutes,
down,
we're gonna be.
You can see their car moving.
Yeah.
No, when you get the knock at the door, it's like, did I
Yeah.
do something wrong? Did my neighbors need something? Like what? This
strange.
is weird.
Yeah, because when I grew
Just you.
when I
Want to buy a knife?
when I grew up, our door was never locked, and people used to come all the time unannounced.
Yeah, that was a different
Back-
time
yeah,
before
back- yeah,
phones
yeah.
and yeah.
They just come. Even if we had phones, people never called.
No,
before
cell
they come.
phones.
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
Yeah, no with phones. Fred Flintstone days.
We had to call the centrale. We had,
I used to go to the post office to call people.
Yeah,
before
too.
we had a phone in the house.
in Lebanon, I used to go to the post office to call my boyfriend in Montreal. Like when I was in Lebanon on vacation, I had to go to the post office for international call.
It's
There was no international call
amazing.
from the house.
Yeah, we used to call.
We lived in
people.
that era,
And
guys.
No, from city
We're
to city, we had to go to the post office. If I wanted to call like my aunt or a friend who lives in another city, I have to go to the post office, and then I'll pay, and they tell you go to this number 5, and then you talk for 5 minutes, and then fuck.
Oh,
You know,
exactly how much. It's like
you give you an
prison.
amount of time.
Yeah, because
like,
you pay
yeah.
for it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ancient times.
My family had.
Anyhow.
We lived in America, so we had. You could call long distance, but it was very expensive. But I didn't really. We didn't. I mean, I guess maybe my grandparents, they lived in California occasionally, but we didn't know. I didn't know anyone long distance, so I didn't need to call.
Right.
It's like I had the service, but I didn't have the friends.
Right.
You guys had the friends, but didn't have the service.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I remember it vividly. Going to the post office
Kinda-
to call.
Kind of missed that more analog way of life.
Yeah.
When I was in Minnesota,
Why?
we went to the cabin.
I don't know, a middle ground, not like
No.
back to the
Yeah.
when you have
Yeah.
to wait, and if somebody calls you, you cannot talk to the other person because you're on the phone, so you just
No, but do you even talk on the? Oh, you talk on the phone occasionally. You have a few people you talk on
Now?
the phone with. Yeah.
yeah.
I
have
rarely
people who
talk on the
just
phone.
call.
Oh,
have a
I talk
friend-
a lot.
I,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I think Arabs we still talk.
Still using phones?
We still don't use the phone.
Because you're a little bit behind us. You had to catch up.
yeah,
We're a
yeah,
couple
we are
months
the
ahead of you.
third world country.
But I
We
catch
don't-
up, with all the
Yeah.
people. All the people I don't see face to face. Like I have friends in Lebanon, I have friends in Europe, my cousins, and like, okay, you can send each other
not the
messages.
same.
It's not the same thing. So yeah, I spend a lot of time.
Do you do a lot of like, hey, let's talk to each other on this day at this time, or is it more like they call and if you're available, you grab it, and if not, you call back?
The ones where we're not in the same time zone, we have to kind of usually coordinate it. But also, I have friends here in Montreal that I don't see because our lives are on too many different wavelengths. But we still connect, and the only way we do connect is to catch up on the phone. Yeah.
I don't have a lot of people overseas now to talk to.
I just had to listen to
Just my mom and my friend. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Phone. It's like the last thing I use it for is as a phone. It's like I don't talk on it often.
Your parents in Minnesota?
No, we don't talk
to them?
much. My
Wow.
mom and I for a long time had a once a week catch up, but at some point that stopped, and now we have a family group chat, like my dad.
Okay. It makes up for the
Yeah, so we can kind of stay in touch that way a little bit, and but I don't know. I'm just not you guys
Yeah.
know me. When I'm out of town, you don't hear much from me.
No.
I know.
No, I
No, but
respect
that's
that.
fine. Yeah,
But
I
that's
mean,
not
you
the
don't go
same.
for a long
It's
time.
not
No,
like
it
you
is. So
don't
when
do-
I'm not in Minnesota, they don't hear from me.
Right.
But for us, if you go on vacation, we're not gonna expect you to call us or anything. You just enjoy.
No,
your
but if
time,
you
know?
move away, let's say to another city, how are we gonna stay in touch?
I know that's done. I'm done with her if she moves away.
That's it.
Yeah,
We boycott her.
ruthless.
It's funny you bring that up. So I went to.
I'll hate her if she.
I'm a very fine line here. There's a very narrow range of.
I get it. No, but I'll yes.
My
It's gonna be hard.
I'm
like, if
boycotting
you-
that move,
Yeah,
but it's
so
hypothetical.
Why did you send that to the universe?
Right.
in this conversation. My friend brought that up. So I had a beautiful dinner with my friend in Minnesota, and he's loving the pod. And
Right. Hi, friends.
hey, friend. And but one of his questions was, he's like, you barely know. I mean, you have barely known these people for a long time. You guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, how it like. He's struggling understanding how deep we've become at such a quick
You think
pace.
the time is a factor for
Right, that's very
being-
linear
that's-
thinking.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
So, but then his follow-up question is that it was like, aren't you afraid? Like, how would you feel if all of a sudden they weren't in your life anymore? And apparently he had an experience where someone he felt very deeply close to kind of just at one point just decided didn't want it anymore. And I think it scared him a little bit.
Okay.
But I told him I'd be
I
told-
don't have to think about it until it happens. And why would I put myself in that situation of thinking how would I feel? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
Be totally fine.
Ha ha.
okay. Bye.
No,
No,
seriously.
I understand. I understand. Bitch. See, I told you I'm gonna hate her if she leaves.
No, but right?
Yes,
you
yes,
get it.
I get it.
Yes,
Of course,
I
of
get it,
course,
like in a
of course.
spiritual kind of way.
Yes.
You people are pushing this.
Pushing.
Bruh.
Bro.
He was shocked. He couldn't. That answer didn't. He wasn't expecting that answer.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I just. It's one
God,
of those
this
things
is
where it's
hot
like
stuff.
I've learned enough now that people come in your life, and you learn and grow and do whatever you need to go do. But then at some point,
Well,
if they don't need to be in your life anymore,
Yes.
that's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
I trust that if for whatever reason we weren't friends anymore, that's because it wasn't. You had learned everything you need to learn from me, and I've learned everything I need to learn from you. And
It comes down to trust, because you trust the design, you trust the intelligence of existence in life. And if this happens, it means there's a bigger purpose for it to happen.
yeah,
So it's like it all comes down to trust. We need to trust everything at every level. You can't trust like in one area, be like, oh yeah, I'm super trustful, I have faith. But then in other one be like, oh no, that's not right. And
Yeah.
how
Oh, I'd be so
come?
mad.
And no, I don't accept that. And no, you either trust.
It's not accepting.
No, I know,
I'm
it's
not
not-
saying like
yes,
I won't
yes,
accept
yes,
that,
yeah.
but I'll be pissed.
Of course. No, I'm just saying, not to it's not like directed to you. And specific. But we have to trust.
Everything is attached to me.
Wait, what would the scenario be? You got a great job opportunity, and
whatever it is, right?
I got married to an emir in Dubai.
right. Then we're all moving.
Of course.
She's figuring it out. She's figuring it out.
Yeah, we're just fools. She knows. Oh, boy.
But it's like you said,
Yeah,
whatever
like,
the case is, we would be like, okay, well, now the relationship, the dynamic, the exchange of energy is changing. Doesn't mean that we won't.
Well, at least we know that we cannot call her on the phone.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's my issue now. I think it comes down to this. Like, okay, how do we stay in touch?
When she leaves, that's it. She's
changed my
ruthless,
number.
fucking ruthless.
Then we start practicing telepathy
Which has already started.
and astral projection.
Phone, you fucking moron. Telepathy. You can talk and see the person.
She doesn't want to talk on the phone.
Okay,
She's gonna
so
push
she
us
doesn't
into
wanna
into
interact with
into
us
some kind of
anymore.
supernatural powers.
Ooh, maybe that's the greater
That's the
purpose.
big
Yes,
purpose.
exactly.
Yeah.
To exp-
Our
extend-
love for Kate.
extend our range.
She's gonna go to jail.
Why? Why am I going to jail?
No, that's how we're gonna. That's why we're not gonna be friends anymore.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Would you come visit me in prison?
Nope. I hate you now. That's it.
Slam that door.
All right. But I'm glad that he's enjoying the podcast. And I'm just throwing it out there. This is just an opinion. It's not like facts. But women in general get deep with each other. Like because we have the capacity to open up, to be authentic, to be transparent, to be vulnerable. And we understand the existence that
You're holding for her here.
On a riot.
You don't want to miss your turn.
This
hilarious.
podcast is a joke.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we have it all here.
Snacks.
We're eating, doing ASMR, we're smoking, we're doing like for foodies. It's also a good time.
We're having a great time.
Yeah. So what was I saying?
Women have deeper connection.
Right. Yeah.
Can you let's take a little break. Okay, so obviously that was my first response to him. But he assured me that no, he has friendships where he's been able to get like so he's so and I get it. Like I mean him and I have a great relationship and I think part of that is because I can talk to him in a way that not a lot of guys I can talk to. So but I hear your point, and I love it when I meet guys or I get feedback from men about the podcast. Of course, I love to hear from the guys. No, but no.
Pick me.
No, but it makes me very happy to hear that men are like, there's men who are attracted to this kind of content. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it takes patience to go through our
especially
content as a male.
the seasons with bad audio. I was just like, bro, if you're sitting through those, like, that's commitment. Like, I think this is a good way to filter out, like, they're true faithful. It's like, you listen to those first episodes.
From those 15 people.
Yes.
Listening.
Yes.
Maybe 3
the
who are
warriors.
faithful.
Yeah.
But then that brings us to his other point, was he's worried that we might start a cult.
Oh, come on.
I love
I'm
that,
gonna
but I'm like, okay, interested.
Keep talking.
Tell me more. How do you think we could do that?
Wow, who's the leader here?
What's the idea?
Pick me.
Yeah, exactly. How do we do it?
How? Yeah.
I don't know.
A cult of what?
Yes,
A
exactly.
cult of what?
I guess
Cult of
he
love?
was coming from the perspective, if I'm understanding him, the way I understand him, I should say, is that what we talk about and the depth with which we talk about it he found it very compelling. That was the word he kept coming to. He
So
said
he's
it.
scared that he's going to become a follower, and
So
we
he's
are
wondering if he
the
can
cult leaders, the 3 of us, and he'll be like, whatever
He
they
said
say.
there's vulnerable people out there. This is a very common problem. I mean, there's a whole word for it, like parasociality.
It's not a cult. We're not telling people what to do or how to behave or anything. We're just talking, and whoever wants to interpret it, that's fine.
That's
however they
their
want to
job, yeah.
take this information. But we're not telling people anything like specific, like you have to do this and be like us, or So whatever they want to do with this, it's up to them. There's no cult. There's no cult.
That's exactly what I said. It's like that's
cult. Because our vibe
But
is
then,
not,
okay, so
is
then
not-
his response to that was all, he's been watching a lot of cult content because that's very big in the world right now. People are fascinated by this, which is super
Fascinating.
interesting. Like there's just like one documentary after another.
Really?
About
Cult
stuff.
stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a big
I don't know.
phenomenon.
People love
Podcasts.
this stuff.
I mean, it was. I haven't seen recently any
Okay,
cult
maybe
stuff.
like in the
Maybe a
last
little bit.
15 years. or
Right,
something,
right.
you know, but,
Okay,
like,
okay.
Yeah, not
right.
like right
yeah,
now.
yeah. Not right
but, like,
in this hot moment.
Not
Okay.
till
okay.
today.
Right, right. No, no. I thought in his recent activities, you know.
Well, yeah, but he's been enjoying some of that. Like he's finding it curious and interesting, like a lot of us do, about So I think it's top of mind for him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
fair.
a reoccurring pattern is that he sees is that all these things always start very benevolent, and it's always like just full of really good ideas, and with time it becomes distorted and
Well, I think
imbalanced.
he should just keep worrying about the fate of this podcast because we don't have an answer for that.
Well, that's why I said time will tell, but like I
It's
don't.
I've never thought about it as cult.
Well, is he
or
saying-
any sliver of doubt that there is a possibility for this to turn to
First of all, we
cult?
only have like
We don't-
50 subscribers. So I'm like, at some
Maybe a
point,
very, very lame cult.
I mean, what would be our like principles? Like, what's the?
Yeah, we don't have lingo. We need lingo for a cult.
We're so not
I mean, I think-
organized. I don't think we're organized enough to have a call. I think that's the answer, dude.
I have zero desire for that
But
kind of relationship
no.
with people.
That's not good. Like to be feeling like above people and controlling them. Ah.
Yeah, because inherently.
No, but I think what sorry not to interrupt, but I think what he need. Correct me if I'm wrong. My interpretation of
Wrong.
what he's trying to say is that it's we're talking about concepts that are so intangible that they can be kind of like dangerous for vulnerable people to buy into. But
We
I
talk
mean,
about so much stuff.
that's
It's
not our
like-
responsibility.
We
Like,
don't
that's-
have like one thing.
Duh.
Like if you see like some kind of cultish podcast, all they talk is the same thing. Like awakening or whatever they want to talk about.
yeah, there's one narrative.
Yeah, the one narrative they turn around but us, we talk about everything.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And
Talk
we
about
have different
geology, we
perspectives.
talk about-
Exactly. You know,
like what?
arts, weather, dance,
Lots of
music.
things
No,
we're not qualified to talk in
talk
any kind of
about.
deep way.
Yeah, I don't think so.
no, because the idea of us anyway getting together is to have an open conversation, right? Because
Too goofy to be
we
in a
we
cult.
we have different backgrounds and we have different perspective like anybody else, like everybody. Okay, hold on. Have you guys ever seen the Toy Story 3 clip where Barbie? It was on the internet.
Yeah.
She rips Ken's shorts, and the audio clip, Ken is responding to Barbie. Barbie, not my vintage shorts. But you can also hear that audio clip as "fuck, not my vintage short." And if you hear it, your brain can hear either Barbie
And once you hear it,
or fuck.
When they write and then you hear what you
Well,
you read. Yeah, they do that.
Some people
sometimes,
hear
yeah.
can hear fuck at the beginning, but and that's how it got picked up. But then the audio is obviously originally Barbie. But you can hear fuck, you can hear Barbie.
Yeah. So it's up to you how to.
And you can switch. Then once you pick it, your brain picks it up. You decide, I want to hear Barbie, and then you listen and you hear it say Barbie, and then it plays, and then you say, I want to hear fuck, and randomly, and it's the same audio. You know what I mean? It's the brain that switches the perception, and the same thing was going around with colors, with that blue dress and the golden dress, and you know the direction of the trains, and like I mean, it's just little tiny glimpses that just show you that we have such unique perceptions of reality. We all live really in our own unique hologram. Like there's nothing that is experienced
just-
the same way. Nothing. and not even our bodies function the same way. So even on a biological level, we're not functioning the same way. There is not one way of functioning, you know. There's just collective belief systems that people plug into. So the fact that the three of us come together and have a conversation, and we come from such like different stories, and yet we find common grounds to connect and share like where we are in our growth. I mean, if that's gonna create a cult,
Yeah, I don't think it.
If that's gonna create a cult, we're gonna become very rich.
very
That's
rich.
all that's
As long as we have money out of it, okay?
That's a good idea. Let's start a cult. I'm gonna brainstorm our tagline and our
You're gonna-
logo,
yeah.
and then
Let's brand ourselves.
we'll
Incorporate.
We'll
Yeah.
start wearing the same
Like, yeah,
outfits.
outfits.
Oh, I can design some
Yeah.
outfits.
Yes. We want the bonnets, please. Some
Yeah,
sexy
yeah.
bonnets.
The
no?
bonnets. The bonnet's been
yeah.
fun.
And
With a crown. I don't
crown
know.
and
Something.
flowy clothes.
No, but I think a good cult would have levels, right? You'd have some people like the newer members, because you have to have like the thing
Yeah, we
with
have to
cults
have
is that
members.
there's it's fear and control,
Yeah.
which is the opposite
Oh,
of
that's
what we're
I
all.
love to do to people. I have my whip.
BSM. What is it? BDSM cult?
Can we have like leather boots and stuff instead of flowy dresses? Very sexy dresses.
Maybe we could be like a
would be
new
a funny
age like
cult.
department, you
funny
know,
cult.
a cult where you can explore like sexuality,
Yeah,
kinks, you know, and because we are vast, we talk about
Yeah.
different subjects. It can't be a one-tone cult.
No.
No, it's
So
very flavorful.
We'll branch.
Branch,
it.
yeah, there's umbrella. It's an
she will-
umbrella.
she'll have
And then
the-
there's different departments.
Yeah, whatever she does.
Yeah.
I don't know what she does.
What kind of witching?
Which craft she's working on lately. Oh boy.
So,
Yeah, that's interesting
Do
actually.
you think Teal Swan is a cult? They did a documentary about her, and I've heard different perspectives.
I
I
don't.
know who you're talking about.
personally, I don't. I really appreciate Teal Swan. I've been following her for like over a decade. So I know her story. I know like she wasn't that known, right? You know? She was always the weird girl. Like she's always had an intense sort of
Intense, but she's very
abrasive.
insightful. Like,
Ah,
and
she-
she's
I
a really
love-
good communicator.
I love Teal Swan. I really appreciate her. I really do. I don't think it's a cult. I think she's trying to build a community, and she has very. I think it's her energy that roughs people sometimes the wrong way, and that's because she's a shadow worker, right? Like so, she spends a
I think you
lot of
sent one
time.
video of her once, right? She was doing a.
Maybe.
I have.
The documentary about her was very convincing that this inner core of people she has, it's not healthy relationships.
But you can spin things any way you want, you know.
That's what I mean. Like,
I mean, we're
The
being
documentary's
the
very
question if we're gonna be a cult. But I don't think her intentions are cultish. No, I really don't. No, I don't. I don't know what's going on behind the doors, like in her community either. So I'm not saying this as a fact. I'm just saying.
right.
Yeah.
That's what the documentary was supposedly showing. I guess the reason I came to her about that is because one of the reasons why she's controversial is because some people who listened to her and who she really connected with her and really resonated with her, she openly was talking about suicide, and a couple of them did.
Okay.
And their families were very disturbed to find out that this person who was totally unqualified to be talking to people at that level, at that crisis level, and then to have them in that state and then openly talking about like the benefits of suicide.
The benefits? of
Yeah,
suicide?
like the spiritual. Well, again, like I'm. So, and then it turned out through that investigation that apparently she recognized that a lot of what she was talking about resonated. I think for a lot of people, she probably did a ton of good. Like I'm not. There was only one or two cases. Like,
I never heard of this story, so I don't know.
Okay, but she she recognized that people who resonated with her work, and she got a lot of views of people who were at that place where they were really doubting their life and why they should exist and all that stuff. And so at one point she was even like, if someone searched for that word in the Google search or whatever, she had ads that were bringing it. So she was like almost like building a following of people who at that level of consciousness. And when I heard, when I think about that, it was just like, would have zero and that type of person was much more likely to find that.
That's strange because I mean I've been following her for more than a decade, and I've never gotten a tone like that from her. I would have seen her solicitations or something. You know, I follow her on Facebook, on Instagram.
About the content itself, or
Yeah, like her
these
content.
stories?
Like, where would she go find these? Like, would it be outside of her social platforms that she would advertise these things?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible her older videos, maybe some of the stuff they took down, and now she's kind of refined her message a little bit. So when the way she talks about it, she's not, maybe she's realized it's not, I don't want to be in that space, and it's not worth the trouble, and so she's not.
I wonder. Yeah, no, she's controversial, let's say the least. But yeah, who knows?
Yeah. But when I think about like surrounding myself with people at that conscious level, or even trying to like talk to them, I have zero desire. Zero. I don't.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. Me neither. Oh, trust me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, I was thinking about something similar, not cult but wise, but I don't want to tell people I don't want to give advice to people.
Yeah. I'm done giving advice.
I used to be like, come here, I'll tell you what to do.
This is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's like when they come to me they just talk about situations like, no, you have to do this and this. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Amen.
That's it.
Li.
Seriously,
Of
like,
course.
not.
Enough.
It never works. First of all,
Yeah.
people they hear it, they agree or not, and then they move on with their lives and they do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
kind of
I'm
ties
done.
back to where we started with, this idea of like going around and knocking on people's doors and asking them like, if the thing I happen to be selling is a thing you happen to be wanting. It's like, what are the chances of hitting something where it's just better just like let it come to you? Like, I'm not gonna go and, of course I see dysfunction all over, but it's not my business to. That's everyone's where they're at and where they need to be. And if you wanna, if you have a question for me, like I'm sure I love talking about this stuff, but no, those days of being like, hey, we need to talk about something, and then like it's like, no, I can't do it. I learned a lot in that phase, and I realized just how obnoxious I was.
I want to put that energy into my growth, but will benefit me more because I want to grow and be better. But I don't think the fact that you do it to people, most of the time, it doesn't work.
No, it's the concept
Doesn't
of the lighthouse.
Yeah.
now. You know, like
Yeah,
you,
show them.
you just
you
shine
show.
your
Yeah,
light,
That's it.
and whoever comes to you and docks, then they're welcome.
We had a little cultish moment yesterday.
Yeah, it's true. We are forming a cult. It's on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They asked me when you were sitting on your throne yesterday, and those two guys, the young guys, they asked me, "Who is this?" I said, "She's a queen." And he said, "The queen of what?" I said, "The world." He said, right. And then he can start fanning you. I like, fan the queen. And he's like, okay. La reine du monde. Il a pas arrêté. Like, he kept saying, la reine du monde.
Yeah.
They were
That's right.
convinced, like, yeah, that's it. She is.
That's before they saw me dance. We had this chair. We pulled up this chair. We were there early, and they had it was a big lawn, and they had these Adirondack chairs. And at one point, I just moved one because I kind of wanted to be closer to my stuff, which was on the chair, but I wanted to be in front of the DJs. Like, so we ended up kind of just dragging it.
It was an
and
island.
we just stopped
kind of
right.
a little, yeah.
And I was like, they was there for a while. And then as people started filling in, there we were, just like had this chair in the middle of the audience, like right in, the DJs are up in elevator, so you're just looking right at the DJs. There was like a spotlight on. It was just like we're in this crazy position.
Wow.
And yeah, it was a magical night, man. It was just crazy. Yeah, people were just coming up and having a good time, and just the dancing was fun. I guess the night before we met a lot more people the night before. That was funny. We had left the crowd. We at one point we were dancing up front. It was great, and that was cool because it encouraged people. Before I got there, no one was up front. I got up there, and then people started filling it. Anyway, we did a little bit, and then we were just like, let's wander around. We wandered around. We found this perfect corner where it was kind of far from the stage, but they had run a cable and they had a speaker set up. So the music was nice and strong, but it wasn't as loud. But it wasn't quiet, and it had this cute little garden that had basil and dill growing in it. We were sitting there like smelling rosemary
and lavender.
And then people were coming by, and then we would every now and again get up and dance. And so we were like fully dancing alone, like no one's around us. So we are kind of very conspicuous. But people were coming up to us, and like we were meeting friends steadily. Like different groups would come up, and we would dance with a group. It would have been a funny montage of like every.
I told you, like if there was somebody filming a time lapse, it's like you see us dance, and then a group of people, like 2 or 5 or whatever, and then there was a bigger group that came and danced with us for a little bit.
There for a
and
while.
Then they left. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Then at one point, these 2 guys pop by and they're dancing with us, and then at one point, this table of girls there's a picnic table, they're there, and I could see them watching us, and they were like taking notes. They were staring. They couldn't figure it out. Oh, and that girl that came up too, she's like, "Why are you so fun?" Like,
She's not why, how. She said, "How are you so much fun? Tell me, please. Give me 3 answers." I swear. She was like 21 or something. And she's like, and she was vaping, and she's like, "Do you vape?" I said, "No." I said, "Can you please?" I said, "No, I don't vape." What? She's like, I want to give you this. Like she was like,
Give you a gift.
She wanted to give me the gift of vaping.
Oh my God.
And then I had to answer her question. She's like, "Please tell me, how are you so much
So what did
fun?"
you say?
I said, first one, I was born like this. Second one, I love life. Third one, this is who I am. Like, I don't know. I was just like being silly.
That's
She
amazing.
said, "Yes, that's true."
That's amazing.
Yeah.
yeah, it was just this beautiful scene, and then again, a beautiful night. The sunset colors, and we're on the water, and the Pont Jacques Cartier, and then across the water is La Ronde, the lights. The moon came out as beautiful pink. Like it was just this magical night from beginning to end.
Yes. Yes.
Our city. Sorry, what we were talking about, the lighthouse, and
Yeah. And now during, listen.
we don't give advice. Listen.
No. You say, "Listen, look at the camera."
I'm talking to you. Follow us. Be part of us. No.
Give a little cleavage in the early days.
The feet.
No, I was leading on to something fun.
She's like, "I will never do anything. I'm not gonna have a cult with these morons." Her plans are fucked.
What were you saying, babe?
Hopefully I'm not stuck on my teeth. Okay, so listen. I'm someone that believes, okay, that the way we perceive our reality is really with the narratives that we entertain in the mental machine, right?
Yeah, our programming.
Yeah, but also how we're narrating it, because we're consciously now narrating. Like, what's going on in your mind.
Of
You know what
course,
you're
yeah,
thinking.
yes,
You know if
yes.
you're being, caught in a ruminating loop or
yeah,
not. Like,
yeah.
you're able to discern now, like, your train of thoughts. So you're
Yes, but
in
that's
charge of your
relatively
narrative.
new.
Yes.
That's not everyone's at that. but
Regardless, us, we are. So
The higher being.
the higher base, if No, but what I was gonna say is that we are gonna be on the 8th of August, which is the 8/8 portal. Okay,
We're gonna be in nature. Now that you're gonna tell me the 8-8 portal, whatever, like what the fuck is that? What does it mean? You know, it's just another day, and
I
it's
was not
because
gonna
it's
say
8-8.
You weren't saying about what your face was.
You weren't gonna say it, but that's what's going on.
I don't understand. Yeah, okay, go.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what is it? You know,
No, you get to be our archetype for the person who doesn't believe this bullshit. Even when you believe it, you're still gonna be like, I know you're rolling your eyes, but that's good. You get to be that role for us.
but
all
what
the
my
time.
point
In the
is,
beginning, more than now.
yeah. But regardless, my
it doesn't
point is
matter.
that we decide if this is important or not.
Of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We
Like
didn't put in the
it's
meaning
8-8.
in the
Exactly.
thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to convince you of something. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna tell you, let's decide that we decide like that this is a cool portal, that we're gonna be able to like harness a lot of energy. Let's create the story, let's write that story, and
Let's
let's
take the
use what
mushrooms.
it's in front of us already, that's already fused with energy, like Christ consciousness, Jesus, Mary, 8-8 portal, Buddha, whatever floats your boat, basically, right? So whatever narrative fuels that, like, growth, expansion, you know.
Or touching into your joy.
Yes,
Like,
joy,
finding
excitement.
what gets
Absolutely.
yeah, like really make it about
Like creative juices.
creativity and tapping into that shared energy we're all swimming in, and really
Energy,
sending out
yeah,
love and
yeah.
being the joy, being the light.
Being exactly in the light, and be, if everything is energy, then even our thoughts are energy, so we get to kind of create those, we get to put them together, and we get to experience that because we narrated a certain way. So on the 8-8 of this year, we're gonna be all together
Yes.
up in nature
With the saltwater pool.
with a saltwater pool. That's pretty cool.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that detail.
yeah.
Nice. I prefer that.
That's kind of cool.
Kinda nice. The salt water is pretty cool. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And hot tubs.
And we have a fire pit
sauna.
and a
There's a
sauna,
sauna,
yeah, and a fire pit.
And a yoga room.
I like the fire pit. I think it'll be nice to have a fire going, you know, and have a little
Nice conversation.
time around the fire. 'Cause fire is the energy of also letting go of everything that doesn't belong in the biofield.
We should keep a little pad of paper there, and even for the kids, be like, if there's something you want to write down, and then throw
Yeah,
into the
let's
fire.
do a little ceremony. I think we should. That's it. That's what
how
I
we
mean.
start a cult.
with our kids.
Well, you gotta start somewhere. It's perfect. Perfect portal for it. 8-8
cult.
baby, the 8-8 cult.
Around the fire with
That's
our
right.
children.
Sounds like a pretty sweet cult, just hanging out at a saltwater pool and
Yeah.
under the stars, taking mushrooms.
It all starts
Yes,
sweet.
this-
Yeah.
Yeah. It all starts
No,
sweet.
it's okay. I'm not afraid of your cult.
No.
Uh,
Oh my god, they're my favorite.
Really? Favorite?
The canelés. Yeah,
See-
it's one of my favorite cake.
Okay, one of. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but it's like, really? Favorite.
Really, S tier, nothing else. Really.
Last answer. What was final answer?
See? Seriously. I'm always challenging your love for cannoli. You can't get away with this kind of bullshit.
On some timelines, I'm it's my favorite. In another timeline, it's my second favorite. Depending on the quantum signature of my frequency. I don't know if I'm ready to jump to sweets
Okay.
yet.
Yeah, there's still lots of that hummus left.
Yeah,
I am-
I'm
I
kind
am
of
ready
into
to
that.
jump into
Oh,
this.
go for it, baby.
It's too big.
Oh, you can.
You're fine.
Right?
So chewy. I love the
yeah.
texture of a cantaloupe, and I love that they're not. Usually, they're not very extra overly top sweet.
No,
They're like a nice.
they're perfect. It's a perfect balance of
The burnt.
textures and And it's an old dessert that used to be done by monks, you know.
Really?
Yeah, and it has to be done in a copper usually mold. I mean, now not anymore because they do
Yeah,
that.
they're cool shape.
But before you needed a copper mold to be able to get that crust on the top, and it's like keep a gooiness in the center.
It is pretty special.
And the really good one, the Bordelais Cannelé, like they're done with French vanilla, so you see the vanilla beans in them. Yeah, no, they're a very worthy dessert to be like at the top.
Okay.
There's a history to them.
Yeah. Which is
There's a
energy.
reason they stick around. Like they're amazing.
Yeah, so come back to the idea of the book. I love it. To
What
have a
book?
big book in the chalet and let people write their thoughts, or you want them to just put papers?
No,
and
paper and like whatever you want to let go of,
At
you
the
can
fire.
like throw it in the fire and
no,
let
I
it
thought
go.
about something else.
Okay.
What were you thinking?
Not yeah.
See, I understand it
Totally
differently.
different.
See,
See,
I
perspectives.
thought we'll have a book, and every day if somebody wants to write something, a thought, or
The shared
to-
diary.
yeah, like for everybody, the
Or a
kids
sketch,
and
you can-
everything, just and it'll be the memory of that week.
Yeah, sure.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. Absolutely. But we
No?
could do both. I mean, because
No,
one does not
she's
cancel
very
the other.
quiet. It means she doesn't agree.
No, I mean,
I totally agree. I think it'd be so charming. But did you see the way that group chat went when we invited the
Yeah, because we have people who are not very close to us as well.
But it was just
Yeah.
like,
Oh my
I
God.
could
I love
see
how
her.
you're like, my daughter is.
Well, I know everything. Like,
Right.
but still, I'm like, oh, there are
Not
people
everyone-
we don't know. Like, this is
We're-
too inside
Yeah,
joke.
yeah,
You know, even if I'm like, she's gonna scare the people.
I
Like,
know,
they're
I
gonna
was just
think
like-
we are some freaking cult. The theme of the we are right. That's the name.
That's
of
the
the podcast.
definitely the title.
We are a cult.
It's official. We're starting a call. The gang starts a call.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
The
Yeah,
ladies.
please do it. Make it.
No, but that's a common, like, the one we were talking about with the fire, where you kind of write
Yeah,
something
that-
down,
that's a
have a
good
little
thing, yeah.
thought, and then just like put that paper in the fire and represent. So
Yeah,
I wonder
that
it might
would
be fun
good.
for the kids
I
to
think
kind of
so.
start thinking about things like that.
For all of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll switch to the sweet now.
I'm gonna go back to salty. I've never been a strict no
Right.
salt after
That
dessert.
might make
It's going-
sense. Yeah, yeah.
Especially at a
You're right.
spread.
Did you take the pistachio? Yeah, it's good, huh? So good. Yeah, I mean,
Yum.
What else are we gonna do? We're gonna code names. That was fun. We might pack. Maybe we'll do a podcast from there. We'll see. Maybe just like the 3 mics,
yeah.
the recorder, and 1 camera and 1 tripod. I don't know. We'll see how we're doing on transportation. and
If
stuff.
it's too much of a headache, don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Yeah, no, I won't get too. But yeah, I'm just kind of like recovering from Minnesota.
Yeah, and then
Settling
back
into
to
Montreal, and now I get to start thinking about the next thing, which is fun. Yeah, what a life! What a life!
Yeah. All right.
Should we turn it off?
That's it.
It's kind of a
today.
short one today.
Yeah, it's a short one.
Yeah, it's good.
think
Short and sweet.
Just
Yeah.
updating. Dating
That's it. We
people.
it's just that
We're
we're
just-
starting to
it's just-
recruit now, so they're shorter.
Yeah.
I don't have time for this anymore. We're gonna have to start recruiting people.
Start knocking on doors.
All right, loves.
Okay, my lovies. Lovey dovies. I love you so much.